Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CBMX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. While this may look like several days worth of time right there, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Now, this chart is a little tricky from a presentation perspective because it depends on a lot. What do I mean by it depends? Well, it depends on you. If you are a day trader going in and you bought right there and you're hoping to sell within 8.7 seconds, then yeah, for you the chart's looking pretty rough. But if you care about the big picture of things, the overall perspective, then the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher base, and that's the name of the game. Again, from the big picture perspective. I fully realized today was pretty rough in terms of the gap up and then the price pulled back, but that's just one piece of the puzzle. And the easiest way to kind of show this is let's look at multiple pieces of the puzzle, which is what this is showing us. And that's why and where this level of support is very important. And I'm going to call that point right there at $2.95. Why is $2.95 so important? Well, let's say the price does this, it pretty much does what it's been doing. It comes down here, bounces around, and then heads back up. In that perspective, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. This previous set would be right here. This previous set would be down there. And if you picture each one of those as stair steps, well, hey, the stair steps are still progressing in the upwards direction. And that's what you want to see. Just to reiterate, I fully realize if you're a day trader and you bought somewhere around here and you want to sell very quickly, then yeah, you could care less about these, these stair steps. But I'm not, doing the analysis from that perspective. I'm doing it from big picture perspective. Now, if the price does drop below 295, I'm not saying that everything's ruined because technically speaking, the price would still be above the overall long-term trend indicator, which is that pink line right there, the 200 period simple moving average. But as far as what's going to be, make the chart look the best, make the chart look the healthiest, yeah, definitely staying above 295. That would be the key level. But again, not the end of the world because you do have the 200 period. Now, if the price breaks down here and crashes through the 200 period, that's a totally different story. But as it stands right now, 295 is doing a good job of holding enough support. So we'll see if that can continue going forward. Now, if the price does start to bounce, let's map out a couple of areas of resistance real quick. Initial area of resistance on any sort of bounce, in my mind, is going to be that former level of support up there at $3.50. So $3.50, and then next key level, which I'm hesitating because, one step at a time, but I'll just throw this one up there anyways, is up there at, we'll make it, I was going to say $3.95, but we'll just round it up to $4. So $3.50, $4, 2 key levels of resistance with any sort of bounce. So a very interesting day, but from the big picture, the bulls still have a chance to continue on with this uptrend, so we'll see if they can do it or not. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.